presenting Singapore 2028 by group members Kelly, Sean, Stella, and Vivian. In this report, we will attempt to envision how Singapore will be like in 2028 by making use of the pastel framework. After which, our joint findings will be harnessed to conceptualize how a modern and forward-looking locally based company in 2028 will be like.
And now, moving on to the political aspect. In 2018, Malaysia witnessed a watershed election which was heavily influenced by large swings in the votes of the silent majority. This may affect the political position of the People's Action Party in Singapore, as the electorate may be more critical of the government. Secondly, the massive proliferation of social media around the world have brought about huge political changes, such as the winning of the American presidency or the decreasing popularity of the German Chancellor. The usage of social media had enabled the spreading of message to a large audience instant, making shifts in opinion very fluid.
Moving on, I will be discussing about Singapore's 2028 economy. 10 years from now, Singapore will transform into a global hub port, a R&D center, education and healthcare hub. Singapore will be one of the 3 richest countries along with Norway and Switzerland. Singapore will remain as an open economy country with an attractive foreign investors framework. As a result, it will lead to double of foreign direct investment with investors setting up companies in Singapore. Then there will be an increase of GDP and our Singapore's currency will be stronger and stable as before. There's also an increase of globalization which will lead to more free trade partnership to occur. Singapore will continue to have a good working relationship with other countries such as China, the United States and neighboring countries. 10 years later, there will be an aging workforce. More policy must be modified by government and companies to cater to this group of employees. Singapore is progressing to be a tech-savvy country, and this leads to a decrease of manufacturing sector. Hence, those unskilled workers will face unemployment crisis. There will be rising cost of housing and increase of GST from 7% to 9%. The cost of housing and cost of healthcare will also increase.
Let's talk about social-cultural. Singapore set the lowest birth rate record in the world again in recent years, at a fertility rate of 1.2. According to the Immigration and Checkpoint Authority of Singapore, this figure is down from 1.24 in 2015. This entry gives the average annual number of births during a year per 1,000 persons in the population at mid-year, also known as crude birth rate. The birth rate is usually the dominant factor in determining the rate of population growth. It depends on both the level of fertility and the age structure of the populations. As the birth rates go lower, the aging population continue to rise. Gradually, the shrinking local workforce affects Singapore's economy. Singapore will lack 1 million skilled workers by 2028, a shortfall that will work out to revenue losses of US $106.8 billion annually. That's when foreign talent will play an important part in directing Singapore's next phase of growth to become an innovation-driven economy. Foreign labor complements Singapore workers and bring along relevant skills to create new industry and jobs opportunities.
Singapore is a small country with no natural resources and agriculture. How can Singapore sustain itself from now to 2028 onwards? The solution is to embrace technologies and be a smart nation. 10 years from now, Singapore population will be tech-savvy with iPads, smartphones on hand. There will be more online shopping sites for convenient shopping. Cashless payments will take over the traditional method of paying by coins and notes. There could be a possibility of e-government where Singaporeans get to cast their votes online for election. Singapore will be the intellectual laboratory for inventions by having more training facilities. Some of the interesting technologies are 3D printing, artificial intelligence, and big data. With more advanced technologies being introduced, people may lose their jobs to technology. However, Singapore government is always encouraging citizens to upgrade their skills. Lastly, it will be Singapore's transportation system. I really can imagine there will be more MRT lines on the MRT map that lead us to all parts of Singapore within the shortest time. In this way, we can discover more hidden places of Singapore and their history. It will be convenient for us with an MRT station just within walking distance.
Singapore is well known as clean city. The environment issues in Singapore include air pollution and climate change and the land scarcity due to the limitation of space. In the recent years, the smoke haze from our neighbor country is terribly affecting Singapore environment. Impact climate change. Singapore already affected by climate change. In this chart, we see the hottest season in Singapore for the month of June when temperature goes up to 35.7 Celsius and the coldest night down to 21.7 Celsius. The rise in temperature, more intense rainfall causes flash floods across the island. In February 2014 was the driest month since 1869, just 0.2 millimeters rainfall. Long-term money average is 112.8 millimeters. Desalinations and new waters plant operated near full capacity to meet water demand. Lastly, Singapore is suffering from land shortage. This means more cars on the road causing congestions and time to wave goodbye to leisure parks in order to build more HDB flats and offices in the island.
And now, moving on to the legal aspect. In 2018, the government had announced plans to make Singapore a global hub where MNCs can safely and reliably restructure their debts or resolve transnational legal disputes. The Ministry of Law will be working together with the Ministry of Finance to strengthen the legal framework here and to prepare the industry for this change. The legal environment will also be augmented to allow for more hearings and to attract more international institutions, chambers, and firms. Next, in January 2018, the Healthcare Services Bill was drafted as a much-needed update for the Private Hospital and Medical Clinic Act of 1980. This massive effort to overhaul the healthcare law will improve the existing licensing regime and introduce higher penalties for infringements. Furthermore, new offences and penalties will also be introduced to deter practitioners from furnishing false or misleading statements. More importantly, stronger regulation of treatment and medication will also be enacted if this bill is passed.
What will workplace like in 2028? As technology continues to develop and various trends, demographic shifts, and other factors create change, we are able to get a better handle on how our careers will change in the future. Gen Y is demanding work-life balance and flexible working hours now. Soon, work-life balance will be a condition of employment, and even more when the young Gen Z enters the workforce. There will be more annual leaves, and employers will introduce more work from home or work from anywhere plan to accommodate this trend. The workplace in 2028 will be a space for collaboration, creativity, and engagement, enabling a connected workforce to have an exciting employee experience. There will be a greater diversity and communications between employees and superiors. Employees will not have to report to their bosses as they are more independent and will take more responsibilities in their work. It is expected that there will be gender equality where paternity leave for mothers to take care of their children will be the same as for the fathers, so that they will have equal time spent with their children as with the mothers. With the help of artificial intelligence, AI from the robots, work will be more efficient and effective. The AI system will scan all functions data, identifying trends and anomalies, performing many transactions automatically, and flagging relevant issues for further attention. Furthermore, it will also identify and explain likely risks and offer data-driven forecasts to support managers' analysis and decisions. They will take over mundane and tedious jobs. They are time-consuming so that employees can spend more time doing what there is more productive, such as creating new decision-making, ideas or innovations.
Now presenting our company, MedTech Solutions. Our vision is to be at the forefront of healthcare and uplift the quality of our user lives. Our mission is to leverage on cutting-edge technology to help our communities eliminate waiting time and instantly dispensing medicine at the touch of the fingertips. MedTech Solutions was founded in 2025 by 4 entrepreneurs, and it will be launched at multi-platform application in 2028. It was estimated that adoption rate globally enabled company to expand 50-fold by the end of 2028, and we have been granted the patent for the artificial intelligence AI.
Introducing Phase Plus, a revolutionary cutting-edge solution which represents the next level of evolution for the healthcare service industry. With the unlikely combination of artificial intelligence, big data, and 3D printing, our customers will no longer need to visit clinics or specialists for non-life-threatening issues. Waiting hours just to see a doctor and then waiting even more to collect the prescription will become a thing of the past with Face Plus. Leveraging on big data and our globally patented artificial intelligence routines, facial recognition softwares embedded in any device, such as a 3D printer, tablet, or even a home entertainment display can be empowered with our AI. This allows any common facial recognition software to simply scan a person's face in order to detect any illnesses elsewhere in the body. The vital signs collected by the AI will then be processed to make an instant diagnosis. Since our service is powered by artificial intelligence and our massive data farms stored around the world, anyone can access our services anytime since this service is provided around the clock. Furthermore, there is no limit on how many patients Face Plus can serve at any one time since the service is automated and backed up by big data. Our solution, more importantly, can be quickly deployed to disaster areas where every second saved is a life saved. After the AI had made the diagnosis, the patient must either accept or reject it. Once the diagnosis is accepted and payment is made, the prescription will be transmitted to the patient's 3D printer. The medicine will then be printed on the spot at the touch of a button. With medicine being instantly dispensed through 3D printing, no one has to wait for the pharmacist to pick and pack the prescription again. In situations where immediate action is required, such as a life-threatening allergic reaction, the deployment of Face Plus will save lives.
Our company will adopt a flat organization structure. We hope to encourage communications between employees and remove excess layers of management. In our organizations, all our employees understand their roles and their goals are aligned to organizational objectives. We conduct monthly general meetings to discuss on each department's progress.
Hello everyone, I'm MedTech Solutions Chief Executive Officer Vivian Low. My role in the company will be developing high-quality business strategies and plans that aligns with our short-term and long-term objectives. I will be overseeing all operations and business activities and leading and motivating subordinates to develop a high-performing managerial team. I'm holding on to a diploma in business management and now pursuing a Bachelor of Human Resources Management and Management. Currently, I'm working in the HR field and has been working for almost close to 3 years. To sustain the business, I will be furthering my studies by taking a Master's in Business Administration (MBA). I'll be attending relevant training programs such as leadership seminars to effectively lead my employees. In addition, I will network with entrepreneurs to learn about business strategies and establish relationships that will benefit our business in the future.
Hi, my name is Kelly. Channel Executive is my current role in IT firm. I have been in this trade for the last 2.5 years. My responsibility is to ensure my business partner know what is the updated software product in the market and work on troubleshooting to assist partner further in this area. I have a diploma in banking and finance, currently pursuing bachelor degree in finance and management. After graduate, I will want to proceed to the next level in helping my role for the future company, which is taking a master course in business management. Marketing strategy will be my role in the future organization in 2028. I will be exploring the IT product, especially into medical devices that helps in the medical field, to ensure that AI, artificial intelligence, delivered the optimal solutions to the patients.
Hi, I'm Hui Ling. I'll be the HR and Finance Lead for MedTech. My current competencies include holding a Diploma in Information and Technology and currently pursuing a degree in HRM and Management. My current working experience is that I have 5 years of working experience in NTU, HR and Finance Department for a Scholars Program. Started off being an intern with Accenture, an IT consultant company, and then moving on to working in NTU after graduating from Polytechnic. To bridge the gap between my current role and my future role, I'll be pursuing a MBA with Accounting and CMA certified. My future role in MedTech will include managing all prospects of HR, such as training and recruitment, performance evaluation, compensation and benefits, employee relations and payroll. In addition, I will also be managing all aspects of finance, including financial report and decision making, risk management, operations, and budgeting planning.
Good day everyone, I am MedTech Solutions Chief Technical Officer, and my role is to keep our company at the forefront of the technological curve. I will do this by continuously exploiting the latest technology to deliver the highest quality of service to our customers. I hold a degree in Mechanical Engineering, and I am currently taking a Master's in Data Science. Right now, I have 5 years of experience in managing a research lab. To bridge the knowledge gap from now to 2028, I will be pursuing a doctorate in cybernetic sciences and will focus on machine learning to make sure our rivals will find it hard to erode our competitive edge. To enhance organization learning and to remain as a competitive heavyweight, the Agiris double loop model of organizational learning will be adapted to our company's needs so that our learning will be goal-based and every move will be critically questioned. Furthermore, the adoption of the double loop model is important to ensure that the data gathered during the course of business is turned into knowledge and thereafter wisdom, just like how our AI uses machine learning to improve. We have also collectively decided to discard the traditional bureaucratic organization model in favor of a flat one. This will ensure that the knowledge management within the company is fluid, specialized, and convergent. Lastly, our business will also operate on Jashapara's balanced scorecard concept, where multiple perspectives will be taken into consideration together with our company's vision and strategy before we decide on a course of action. With this guiding principle to lead our way forward, we believe our company will be successful.
MedTech knowledge management is the main strategic resource and the basis for differentiation of numerous companies. MedTech will adopt the Nonaka's SECI model, which focuses on the creation, transfer, and application of this resource. In our organization, we have a flat structured organizational design of a few hierarchical levels to allow dialogue and teamwork among staff members and encourage interaction between all firm members, so that collective learning can be generated from the knowledge owned by individuals. To promote knowledge creation, MedTech will encourage employees to attend trainings by providing rewards and incentives after completing the training programs recommended from the performance appraisal outcomes. With the freedom of actions given and the company's support to acquire knowledge, this will allow employees to increase the value of their contributions to the business objectives.